It's like living in like Round Rock, a barren wasteland.
What are you bitching about?
I'm gonna be right back, guys.
Okay.
I was just talking about Scranton.
Oh.
So how's your day been, Leo?
Oh, sorry, don't mind me. I'm just trying to think of what the fuck I can mix with this damn pumpkin spice liqueur.
Drink it straight. You're an adult.
Huh?
You're an adult. Drink it straight.
Maybe.
Or ice, Are you microwaving it? Please, Leo, say you're not microwaving your alcohol. Oh, God. All around me are familiar faces, worn out places, worn out faces. Bright and early for the daily races, going nowhere, going nowhere. I'm sorry to future Bailey who's just listening to me sing Mad World in a weird voice.
Hi, this is future Bailey, informing past Matt that I enjoyed it greatly.
I'm talking to myself. Don't interrupt me. And I find it kind of funny. I find it kind of sad. Dreams in which I'm dying are the best I've ever had. I find it hard to tell you. I find it hard to take. When people run in circles, it's a very, very mad world. I'm so happy that they didn't use Mad World in the Joker movie.
Me too.
I just realized that they could have done that.
Oh yeah, they definitely could have. And people would have been like, oh, it's so amazing.
It's so deep. It's like, no. It was a good movie, though. Did you see it?
Yeah.
It's solid. It was much better than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, same.
Yeah. I still think Jared Leto was the best Joker, but
You're just saying that to piss me off.
No, I say it just because I know one of my friends who has a Joker tattoo feels physical pain every time I say it, no matter where I am. So I'm just doing it to hurt him.
Are you here, Darian?
Darian!
Darian, can you hear me? Let's go out and play. I don't see you anymore. Come out the door and say hello. Away. We used to be best buddies, but now we're not.
How much of this do you have memorized?
Tell me why. Do you want to build a snowman? Or it could be a pipe man, because we're feelers in the earth.
No.
So my laptop wanted to be real slow and not let me actually I got onto the game, but I couldn't hear anything reconnecting or anything like that, so I switched to my phone.
Bummer.
As long as it works.
You're ready to play?
I am pulling up Carolina on the laptop where it wants to be slow.
Oh, no.
So I can see the stats on the slow thing that I don't have to use much.
Well, this first part's exposition and roleplay, so.
Also,
Okay. Let me stretch. Alright, cool. Charlotte, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, making sure. Y'all continue throughout the day, traveling through the spooky little tunnel, passing mage lights every now and then, just following the, panic wire and the vague imprint of, the tracks that are still here. You guys actually camp one night just in the tunnel. Every, a day's travel is probably 30. So there's, people have carved out alcoves every 30 miles or so where people make camp. You probably pass a few people going to Thunderscram, delivering what the fuck else they deliver to a town. But nothing super eventful happens. Do y'all do anything while you're camping? Or let me mention this also. Vic makes, any time that the guards need any direction, or pretty much any time Henry opens his mouth, he talks before Henry can. And Henry looks a little annoyed. But he and Wade just, ride side by side and make small talk every now and then. But other than that, it's kind of deathly quiet. There's the occasional wisp of wind through a side tunnel Most of the side tunnels are blocked off with "Do not enter unless you want to go in the fucking Underdark." You hear like the distant sound of pickaxes of people mining down here or whatever. Yeah, but not much happens. Do you guys say anything cool?
I mean, I just continue to pray, and now that we're outside the city, I'm a little more brazen with kind of mumbling prayer instead of just being silent about it. Clutching my symbol of tear, which is on the outside of my armor again. A little more open of like, I'm not going to be arrested now, I'll be arrested later. So a little more brazen with that. I offer to any of the guards, and I know that they won't want one, but I offer anyway, because I still have a few of them. And I also keep the one of the metal gavels in my hand as I ride, or as I go.
Cool. Does Leo or Carolina say anything cool? Or do
Well,
anything?
I would play music, but it's too quiet, so I'm not gonna.
Okay.
Let's keep an eye on the surroundings.
Mm-hmm. Donald Denham is super happy to be on a horse again and not walking through the fucking snow. Yeah. But anyway, after your first tense night at camp, and you guys see Henry writing in his notebook a lot, and didn't y'all want to make me a perception check?
Yep.
That will be a 10.
Wonderful, a 10. Carolina coming in with the save. It's, you see, he never takes it out of his pocket, but with the 22, you can see that Henry is like, you know the stone that he uses to talk to the wise man? He, like, is just kind of rubbing it like it's a worry stone.
Oh.
As you go along.
Is a genie gonna pop out of that?
Are you asking him?
Yes.
No, it's just a stone of far speech. And Vic over his shoulder goes, "You still fucking have that thing? Why the fuck did you bring that? They're gonna, like, track you or something." And Henry's like, "No, it's not. It's a stone of far speech." And he's like, "How do you know that?" You know, and they kind of argue like that.
And I jump in and say, as the greatest magic user here, I think Henry is correct. You can't track a stone of far speech. You see, my friend, the Oracle, oh Lord, what is his name?
Lord?
Lord, my friend Vlorg told me of these things that are like stones of far speech, but they can do so much more, and those can track you. But that's not gonna happen for a long time, so we don't have to worry about that. Don't you worry, that stone of far speech can't do shit.
Vic says, anything they know about on your person, they can scry on.
This is true. But it has to be a particular thing, doesn't it?
Yeah, and who knows who this wise man is? The herbs he told you to get? Yeah, sure. You look a little less pale in the face, kid.
What?
But you're an idiot.
Oh, you guys are still talking, never mind.
No, not you, pale. God.
Is Leo still lying about how far speech works?
But that is how far speech works.
Okay. And I'll just go back to praying.
Oh. I'll whisper to Leo, like, I thought Pale might have had something to say about you saying you're the greatest magic user here.
I just kind of side-eye, change my hair's color 3 or 4 times, and just go back to praying.
I changed my face to Pale's and changed the hair color on Pale's head on my face 6 times.
Okay.
He's good.
I go the whole rainbow, man.
Better than committing murder with my face.
It was one time.
People don't forget, Leo.
She did. She's dead.
I don't know if he has a point or if he's just completely wrong.
And Wade kind of looks at y'all as Henry and Vic are still arguing. He says, I don't even want to know.
Well, they got the attention off of the argument. I don't know how they're still arguing, but...
They're still talking about Vic's telling him he's an idiot, that he's bringing a trackable object from a foreign country. And Henry's like, look, he thinks I'm just some guy. And so he's gonna think it's weird if I just stop talking to him. He's gonna think I'm dead or something. So as long as we keep everything neutral... And Vic's like, you're still stupid. But then they kind of stop.
So, King Henry, buddy, why doesn't someone else just hold that and you can hold on to the steel gavel?
Make a insight check.
Ooh. That's 24.
Also read
It's a natural 20.
Also read what you typed.
Out loud?
Yes.
Let me go back to the whole thing. Yeah, is a genie gonna come out of that rock that you keep rubbing?
No, King Henry, you rub it too much, you'll go blind.
There we go. Also, 24. You look at him, and he kind of just gives you a look like, I don't want to.
It's kind of weird that you're willing to use something magical when you hate magic so much when it's kind of your little safety blanket, but you know what, I respect it.
He doesn't really respond to you and kicks his horse to go faster.
I guess he says nay.
Oh, God.
Hey, did you just call him Linus?
Call him what?
Did you just call him Linus?
Thought we call him King Henry. His holy...
You said he had a safety blanket. I mean, you know, there's an old folk tale about this kid that walked around with a blanket all the time.
Huh.
His name was Linus. You just call him Linus.
Well, you know...
Better than calling him Pigsty.
It's kind of like,
well,
back in Cracklin...
I guess that
Pig.
makes you think.
That's right.
Back in Cracklin, there was someone who put shifting eyes onto stones and sold them as companions. It's like that. It's like he has like a pet rock.
Okay. As long as no banshee jumps out of it, he can have a pet whatever he wants.
Well, hopefully not a human pet. An elf pet would be fine. Either way.
Well, yeah, that would be slavery.
Get out of here, fucking cybersmith.
Yeah! Go, horse!
Again, kids, don't Google that. Anyway.
I disagree. I highly recommend to Google it.
No.
I rolled to put Leo back on death row.
Okay. You eventually get to a place called Vicksville, population approximately 100. It's an annex of Thunderscram. This town is mostly populated by drow, people who are afraid of magic and came for a place to feel safe without the crowds of Thunderscram, and traveling adventurers looking to put their trophies on the Hunter's Lodge Wall of Fame. The adventurers who operate out of here are a touch saltier than the ones in Phandalin. The place was founded, run, and named after the eccentrically paranoid Lord Victor Yeagerin, and Vicksville is built on the conquered remains of a mind flayer hive. The Hunter's Lodge... Yeah, what?
Sorry, go ahead.
The Hunter's Lodge Tavern has a job board similar to the one in Phandalin, but it's called Greg's List. You know, like, have y'all ever played Skyrim?
Yes.
No.
You know the, like... Okay, there's a big ball in the center of town in a place called Blackreach in Skyrim. If you just Google that. It's not bright enough to make the drow, like, be annoyed, but it also, like, kind of simulates the sun to the surface dwellers so they don't go crazy. But there's just a big ball. And the same kind of bioluminescent plants and animals like in Nagamesh. And it's pretty much the only trade center between here and Nagamesh and Thunderscram.
As we walk in, do our lungs feel like they're opening up, like we're getting a sort of breath of air, not coughing or congested anymore?
Were you coughing and congested before?
No, but we're going to Vicksville, so it's like...
Oh my god.
Kick him out!
I'll
yes,
tell
the
you,
best vapor rub.
I'll tell you what you do smell. the faint scent of charcoal and gunpowder.
I trim my hair off and eyebrows.
But not your,
No, that stays on.
Okay.
That's the ever-burning light. That is the...
Oh, God! It's the Olympic
what is
torch.
it? I think it's the Ner Tamid. In Hebrew, the ever-burning light. Never goes out.
Okay.
It's like a beacon.
As you guys ride into the kind of, like, it's... The architecture's very flowy, or what's left of what the Mind Flayer Hive had, but Vic leads you guys to the Hunter's Lodge, his second home, pretty much. And on the way there, like, there's one person who spots King Henry, and he says, like, is this some drunk? And he goes, I hope you die! And he spits on, like, Henry's horse. And,
Can we use magic here?
Yes. Well, you don't know.
I jump off my horse.
I will ask King Henry. Can I use magic here?
I don't recommend it. Marceline tells me that the Eye of Vecna is here in a glass case, and it will blow a city block if a spell's cast within a 50-foot radius, so...
But I'm not casting a spell.
That's up to you. Honestly, man,
I really just wanted to scare the life out of this person that just spit on your horse.
I'm just glad they didn't spit on my face. And you see another guy, another old drunk who's covered in ashes and gunpowder says, I heard he was coming down here, you lazy half-breed pedophile! And everyone else goes like, yeah, and somebody breaks a bottle. And Henry's like, let's just get inside, please.
I jump down off my horse and just start guiding it on foot. Kind of one hand on the reins, and one hand on my, just still with the steel gavel.
Yeah, and Vic's gonna yell over the crowd, settle down, settle down. You hurt the kid, I'm gonna kill you. And everyone kind of disperses after that.
Aww.
Oh, I mean...
Get to beat anyone with my hammer. Oh well.
Yeah, but in the Hunter's Lodge tavern, like, they take your horses into the stables or whatever, and you do indeed see tons of trophies. Mind Flayer heads, dragon heads, like, skulls of every monster you can imagine, and in the center of the back wall where this is all hung up, you see a glass case with an eye sitting on a velvet stand, and it's looking around the bar. And you also see just below it, do not touch rigged explosives.
Huh.
And there are several folks at the bar. Vic will tell you, he says, several folks have tried to steal that at this point, and they've all been slaughtered by the town's proud denizens, who then just went right back to drinking. The way I like it.
So, Bailey, have you ever seen Saving Private Ryan?
I've seen, like, the first, 10 minutes where everyone's heads get caved in, and I stopped watching there.
Alright, so there's a point in it where Nazi prisoners are being walked through a camp, and there's a guy showing his Judaism star to them. I just kind of asked, hey, can I go over and just kind of look at that for a second?
You can look, but don't touch.
I just walk up, put my symbol of tear and point and look at it and point to it, staring at the eye like, hey, I'm out here, you're in there.
If it could squint at you angrily, it would, but it doesn't have eye, what the hell are those called?
Eyelids?
Eyelids, there you go.
I wink at it and walk away.
Yeah, it just looks from the bar, and, as you go closer to it, everyone, because they know if you touch this, it will explode and level the bar, so they kind of eye you, making sure you don't do anything stupid.
They eye me, the eye eyes me.
Yeah. You can
All
also
eyes
see
on me.
some of the wood on, that wall is new, because a couple of years ago, somebody was having a festival down here, and there's so many explosives in here that if the town caught fire, you'd feel the blast in, Phandalin. So they blew the bar up, kind of. Luckily, the explosives weren't, they didn't go off on the Vecna case, but somebody threw a stick of dynamite through the window.
Oh my God.
They're a little crazy here. But you guys stay at the Hunter's Lodge Tavern, and Henry and Wade quickly go upstairs to make sure Henry doesn't get, murked. But... And the other guards kind of take up watch around the tavern.
This is a nice
Time to find a
place.
brothel.
Oh,
While they were illegal in Thunderscram, there is much to be had here.
Yes.
There's even probably a few wenches, male and female, around the Hunter's Lodge. Actually, how about you guys, Pale and Leo make me a history/perception check, whichever you're better at.
Row. You said history or...
Or perception.
They are the
Dirty
same.
20.
Dirty 20.
I got a 10.
Yeah, Leo, you spot someone whose face is unfamiliar to you, but the clothes they're wearing and the weapons they have on you makes you realize the person working behind the counter at this bar, there's two people actually, but one of the people working behind the counter at this bar is your old friend Kit,
What?
the changeling.
Well, changeling.
And they haven't... Well, they see Pale as he walks with the Eye of Vecna, but they kind of they kind of go, "What the fuck are you bastards doing here? You survived?"
I was born in wedlock.
Whatever.
Oh, whatever. That's very rude.
You're with... He looks at Lord Jaegerin. He's like, "You're with... What the... Story time!"
So, ends up... Leo, you got it. You're a bard here. To tell a tale.
Well, you see, I triumphantly saved the day while riding on the back of my tiger.
Okay, so he's lying.
So Pale helped.
I also almost murdered a important dignitary, but he kind of had it coming.
Okay.
Anyway, he's been sleeping with a tree.
Just once.
I expect nothing less. And you, did you finally get your whistle wet, you freaking prude?
Well, what? I mean, I'm made of fire. I don't know what you...
Okay, I don't want to know.
Her name is Erica. She's a teacher. She's large, powerful.
That's weird.
Hey,
Alright.
Best part of a woman is her mandibles.
Hale, are you really kissing and telling right now?
It's because she and I are in a committed relationship, and should I survive this, then I will go back and ask for her hand, and then outlive her by several generations, and I will know my grandchildren, and she will never see... Oh, God.
Kit will pat your shoulder and change into a face more familiar for you guys. He goes, "Well, I kind of felt bad for abandoning y'all, but I got disappearing disease and ended up with my dad, and I was like, fuck it, let me just stay here."
Ooh, that's rough.
And he points to the counter. "That's my dad." And the dad, whose name I've forgotten, so we're just gonna call him John, waves.
Hi, Mr. Kit's dad.
"Hi." And
Hi, John.
he gives Victor Jaegerin like a triple instead of a double. And he's like, Vic's like, "That's what I pay you for."
Should we really be drinking on the job?
I'm always drunk.
That's... okay.
I'm worse when I'm sober.
Really?
Yeah. It comes from, fighting the god of undead. It gives you gnarly fucking nightmares, man.
Yeah, I mean, I almost got seduced into an apocalypse cult. It happens to the best of us, you know?
Yeah, I didn't get seduced into shit, you weirdo.
Well,
Can't wait to
that's
have
because You lack religious motivation. Do you want to hear about Tyr?
I'm actually been baptized in the Church of Ilmater atop Mount Istus, so take that religion shit where you can shove it. My best friend's the champion of a god, and his fuck buddy's the champion of a god, and I banished a god one time. I'm very religious.
Yeah, but have you gotten drunk with a god?
I was drunk when we fought Vecna.
Doesn't count.
Yeah. I mean, Carolina, I think, slept with a god.
An angel.
No. No.
He looks at you,
Don't
Carolina.
tell him it's cooler.
Says, what? And Kid also says, what?
It's a thing.
You're welcome.
Kit will be glad to catch up with you guys in Kit's normal fashion. I'm not gonna try to imitate John anymore. But
It was pretty good, actually.
really?
Because what you said sounded exactly like something he would say. Maybe not the voice.
Sick.
The speech was spot on.
Cool. I did my best.
You succeeded.
Thank you. I'll email him that clip. Hey, look, it's you! Oh god. I was rendering the other video and it just started playing. The episode 33.
Oh god.
Because it just auto-plays whenever it's done, so...
Terrifying. Suddenly voices.
No, it just suddenly it was like the drum beat from the intro.
Oh, jeez. But yeah, Pale does not touch a sip of alcohol. He just asks for, like, water or juice.
They have water.
Oh.
And some tea, probably.
I ask for just tea and cold water, and I just brew it myself.
Okay.
Are we going to be there tomorrow?
In the morning, we're gonna head out tomorrow, unless you have something you need to do.
I
It's
mean,
probably like noon on the surface right now.
No? No, I'll have a drink.
Okay. Donald Denham will also partake in a shot or two. I am gonna voice Kid a little bit more. He says, so I've heard through the grapevine, that there's some Song Corellian fuckers up in Thunderscrum.
Well, there were. They kind of stole stuff and caused a bunch of havoc, and...
I heard they were spies.
Yep, and we didn't kill them fast enough.
Bummer.
Yeah, it's really Leo's fault if you think about it.
Excuse me?
No, it's fine. We'll deal with it eventually when we get back.
I bet it is Leo's fault.
Yeah.
Says, I'm gonna tell you part of Kit's backstory, because we never got to it. My family's actually from San Corel. Dad told me. Well, a few years ago, I just didn't want to tell you fuckers. Long story short, we were on a boat and it crashed, and, my sister and mom died. But I've got Dad still, so, you know, whatever.
Well, I mean, that's at least a positive?
Ohana. And I take another drink.
What'd you say?
Ohana.
Ohana means family.
And family apparently means you leave us behind for dead when the going gets tough, huh?
Look, man, you were in Stone Garden. It would have taken me 3 weeks to get there.
Yeah, to be fair, I was also at one point, naked, surrounded by death cultists, trying to, talk smack on a god to his face. So, I get it. It happens.
Oh, yeah. What happened with Mercool and that... Ugh, death
Well, I say we just leave all the Merculians to die and off to their own devices, and I am just love Pelor, and those people like Glamora Stern are great.
You like Pelor now?
Yup, I still worship Tyr, but I just love them. All those other great gods.
Kit doing an insight check on you. He's like, looks at Leo and Carolina and says, what the fuck's wrong with him?
What's not?
True.
I haven't done it as long as you have, but I mean, this is just normal.
Yeah, he has always been a weirdo, huh? Glad I missed all that.
Hurtful from the person who sold their first time.
Huh?
No, not you, Carolina. You're an upstanding, moral, and honorable woman. I'm talking about Kid here who got paid to make out with Leo.
As he says all of this to me,
By you.
You have no proof of that.
He just glares at you. Or they just glare at you.
I have no regrets.
No regrets.
That was coin well spent. No regrets.
He says, alright, you assholes have luck. I'm gonna go back to serving drinks.
Cool. Hey, Carolina,
Yes.
I have a question.
I have an answer. Might not be the one you want.
Your echo, it can like touch things, right?
Yes.
And can be touched?
Yes.
I have a spell that lets... We're not going to do it in here, obviously, because bad. Lets me banish something to another plane, but like only for like a minute. Do you think that would also banish you, or just the echo?
I imagine it would be just the echo, but the
Is the echo technically a
thing
creature?
about it is it holds it takes up space.
Because that could be like a cool thing where like if we ever have to fight each other or something like that, where it's like feigning fighting or like that as a distraction, I could do that. It looks like the echo was destroyed, but actually pops back whenever I choose, like after a minute or whenever I feel like that would be cool, like for a grand entrance.
Okay, but if you wanted to do that with a grand entrance, we could just plan that out because I can make it disappear at will. You can act like you cast that spell.
True. Or like I banish you for like a minute, and the echo can fight while you're safe somewhere else.
No, because if it wouldn't work because if I'm so many feet away from my echo, it disappears on its own.
Bummer.
So, like I said, we could act like there could be a good, you could act like you're casting the banishment spell on my echo, and I make it disappear.
I just have to try and banish Leo sometime. I
And
feel
then
like
I
it'd be good
could-
for him.
Why would you want to do that?
I don't know, it just feels like fun. Just send someone away for a little bit. It's like a little minute-long vacation.
You see, I think this is why they hate magic users. Because they can just do stuff like this because they feel like it.
I just down the rest of my tea. Yeah, the problem is it's just, sometimes it works. If someone's a crime doer, you don't have to lock them up forever. Just send them to another plane of existence for a minute. Like hell. Down my tea, slam down the teacup, and just go sit down in the corner. Back to praying.
Hell, that's rough. I mean, what if you just do a minor crime, like stealing stuff?
Then it's one of the higher levels. They can just hang out with the pit fiend for a bit.
Does this go for every crime?
Well, it depends whatever tier guides me to do.
Okay. Just wondering.
Did you commit a crime?
Kit, can I get another drink?
Yeah. Yeah. And then back to Leo and your whoring. I love you, Charlotte.
I know.
There are several people here, looking for work. There's this kind of androgynous drow person, hanging out in the corner. They're wearing shorter pants to show off their grayish purplish skin and white hair. Well, the pants don't matter for the hair, but There's probably like another like human dude who is also like almost like his shirt's unbuttoned to his waist, but he's just some random drunk guy who's like delusional. Like he's still trying to work as a prostitute, but he's ugly as hell, so nobody's gonna go for that. Meaning unless they're into stuff. Fucking no. But there's probably also like a human woman down here, but she kind of looks like a crackhead. Like pretty, but like missing some teeth. And there's probably like...
Seeing the slim pickings, I'm gonna pass.
Okay. Then what do y'all do? Do you just drink and then go to bed, or...?
I'm just gonna try to get a feel for the room, make sure there's no threats to the king or any of us.
Sure. Make me a perception or investigation check.
I will go investigation. 13.
Okay. Other than the literal eye of Vecna that Vic plucked out of Vecna's fucking face. Or no, fell out when they banished him, but whatever. Other than that, and the various surly gentlemen who are smoking cigars while they have bombs strapped to them, there's not really any pressing threats. Someone also blew the bar up that way one time. They fell asleep while smoking a cigarette, lit some dynamite. Blew up a wall. They rebuilt it. It's cool.
Good for them.
Oh. Carolina briefly thinks to herself, I could steal some of those.
I just want to go ask someone, like, listen, what's a safe distance away from this that I can cast a spell? I need to talk to someone. I don't want to cause anyone harm. I'm not an idiot.
Casting a spell? You fucking ashhead. Get the fuck out of here.
That's what I'm trying to figure out, is how far do I have to go?
Only reason they ain't shot you yet because Vix came here.
Quiet half knife here. Weird little spoon ear thing. Spork. Now, you small, fleshy, soft, wet person, you were saying?
I said the only reason you ain't got stabbed yet is because you came in here with Vic.
Knives don't hurt me. But, you know, I respect that. Alright, I'm just gonna go for a walk then. If you want to try and stab me later, you know what? If it's just you, I don't want to, the whole group thing that's, rude. If you want to try and stab me later, you can go ahead. Alright?
Oh, this pussy. Won't fight 2-on-1. Suck my dick, asshole.
I mean, I'll take 3-on-1 of y'all, as long as y'all don't throw a whole big fight and get angry when I kill you. Well, anyway, I'm gonna go for a walk. I'll be back later. Thanks. You guys, you're a terrible concierge.
He says, piss off, then spits tobacco on the floor.
Yeah.
I wink and blow him a kiss and walk out.
Okay.
I'm trying to get into a safe distance away.
This whole town, even the nice part, which the nice part's really only the Hunter's Lodge, think like the Victorian era ghettos.
Mm. I just don't want to blow anything up.
Yeah. Around the edges, the town's kind of like in the center near the door of this cavern, but there's a lot of abandoned space where like they haven't rebuilt like from the Mind Flayer ruins, because the way they killed all the Mind Flayers was they sealed the tunnel and threw a bunch of like flammable shit in here and just like smoked them out.
It's terrifying.
Yep.
So I'm just gonna go out there. I'm gonna do a quick little sending. Yeah, little sending to a big G.
Okay.
It's Pale Talon. Sorry for this. I am alongside King Henry. I know Tyr didn't tell you where I was. Hopefully we can speak soon. Trying to get on the good side here. If that's still possible for me.
Caroline, you said you're gonna follow Pale?
Yes.
Okay. Make me a stealth check. Oh, yeah, you don't see it.
Yeah.
Let me see.
And also the guy who was harassing him and the bomb carriers, if I can.
I mean, he's back at the bar. He didn't leave, so...
Okay.
You gather he's probably just an old drunk talking shit. Like, he doesn't actually think he could take Pale, but... unless he had, like, a bomb. But... Yeah, but Pale, you go off, and Carolina, you stalk him. Again.
Yep.
And, I think Gorval would reply, "You're with King Henry. You've been in Thunderscrim this whole time, haven't you?"
Not the whole time.
He'll cast message again to talk to you again. And he says, "I've heard he's coming to Golbury. You better be on our side when he does."
I'm currently in his employ. I'm not going to be taking arms against the king who is under my protection, but you and I should meet and talk.
He responds, "Noted. I'll see you there."
See you there, wink, ooh, woo.
Oh,
Peace
God.
symbol.
Okay.
Are there emojis in this?
No.
Oh, bummer. Then see you there.
We were talking about inventing slates of fartext that would translate pictures as well. Like it's a Stone of Far Speech, but text message. And okay. Anyway. Oh, gloves. Oh, God. Oh, that hurts. It hurts so much. Matt, you sent me back to 2012, you asshole.
See you there, Big G. Ooh, woo, gloves. Yeah.
XD, RAR.
Roar means I love you in tear.
Gross. Okay.
I will not apologize for my art.
Yeah, okay, that's what it is. Well, do you eventually go back to the place, Pale and Caroline?
Yeah, I go on back, and as I go back, I do want to walk up to the guy and say, listen, I'm sorry. I was out of line. You know, I'm a tiefling. What do you expect? All right, good night.
He's very drunk by now. He says, good night, red freak.
You know, at least it's just racist. Not violently racist.
Leo, what are you doing while they're gone?
Is there band playing?
There's probably a dude on a piano. A piano
I'm gonna
that dragged
join him.
all the way
Yeah.
here.
I'm just gonna play along.
Okay, make a performance check.
That'd be an 18.
You have a plus 10 performance?
Yep.
Fuck. Okay. Holy shit.
Yup.
Yeah, you play the shit out of whatever instrument you're playing. The guy down here knows far less Thunderscramian songs, so he actually knows songs that you also know. So you guys are able to
Nice.
jam. Yeah. And
I will not be drunk.
I'd say
I will
we-
not be boots and catsing today.
boots and you probably actually make like 3 golden tips.
Yay!
Is everybody dancing?
There's some hootenanny going on.
Actually, everyone's kung fu fighting.
What about the guys with the bombs?
Guys at the who?
Bombs.
They'll swing some buck teeth girl around. Yeah.
Oh. Should I?
Do you want to dance with somebody?
Steal the bombs. Steal the bombs.
Here, hold on. Make me a perception check, Carolina. Okay.
14.
You see there is a scraggly drunk bastard who's fallen asleep at his table in the corner.
Ooh. Bombs on him?
Yeah.
Awesome.
He's got what they call a shape charge.
Oh.
Or I
Alright.
guess what everyone calls a shape charge. But,
Okay.
yeah. Point toward enemy,
Fine.
all that business.
Alright, well, I will, I will. I'll make a go for it while everybody's dancing.
Okay, make me a stealth check. $17, that's pretty good. Yeah, here's the stats for a shape charge.
Can I inspire him? Oh, is he good? Okay.
He's good.
Sorry, she.
She's good. Shape charge / mine. Sleight of hand or survival versus perception or investigation to spot. Within 30 feet does 5d6 damage. Within 50 feet it does 2d6 damage. Within 60 feet it's 1d6, and you can blow up yourself.
Nice. Alright.
Cool. As the hootenanny winds down and the big ball of light outside turns off, and everyone drunkenly goes to where they sleep. Wherever in this ramshackle little pissant town of Vicksville. What do you guys do?
Well, I guess it's time to go to sleep.
I take Gray out of the necklace and we snuggle in bed.
Oh, I forgot about Gray! Forgot about Dre. Yeah.
Great song by Eminem. Forgot about Gray.
I was thinking the same thing.
The second you said it, I was like, wait.
Yeah.
There's a dumb joke here.
Yeah. Gray, who no time has really passed for, he's like, where the fuck are we? Snuggle.
Ooh, woo.
No, it's a squirrel, god damn you!
Yep.
Okay. When Vic eventually goes to bed, he's like more drunk than usual. And Henry comes down to eat something with Wade in tow. And Vic sees him, he's about to walk upstairs. And he says, I didn't write it, but they get in an argument about, like, Marceline, mostly. How Vic thinks that Henry's kind of a loser, and then Henry's like, you're the one who fucking agreed with my dad to make this be a thing, and now I'm the bad guy. And, like, they go off into the kitchen, because Vic kind of owns the place, and argue more there. And, make me perception checks, y'all.
Brown bear, what do your elf eyes see? Not
Very
much,
much.
I got a 9. Oh my
24.
god. I'm blinded by the light of tear.
Wonderful. Carolina and Leo, you hear from, like, behind the curtain that closes off the kitchen, you hear Henry finally say, I'm suddenly worried about Marceline. You're the best to protect her. And Vic says, very well, your majesty. And Vic goes upstairs and doesn't say anything else. And eventually Henry comes outside and starts, like, looking over his shoulder at everyone who, like, doesn't like him. And Wade says, are you okay, Henry? And Henry's like, that old bastard's gonna kill me. I know it. And Wade says, Lord Yeagern's a loyal kingsman. He loves you. He would... And he's like, he's loyal to my father. He loves Marceline, and she loves me. The second Dad dies, he's gonna murder me and call it an accident, and he'll break the news to Marceline, and she'll cry, but he won't have to deal with me anymore. He was king regent after they executed Grandpa. He's probably just after to be king again before Marceline's of age. I guarantee you. And Wade's like, the army of Thunderscrum would never. And he says, he doesn't have to beat an army. All he has to do is get a pillow and smother me in my sleep. That man helped punish Vecna. He could sneeze and I would die. And Wade's like, Henry, it's gonna be okay, dude. He's like, sometimes I just want to run away, man. And Wade says, just give me a heads up so I can go with you. And Henry kind of mutters again, you worked for him before we were friends. You still do. And
Excuse
Wade
me.
goes like, not this again, Henry. And Henry says, what if you kidnapped me to kill me? And those fuckheads just came and ruined your plans. And Wade's like, no, man. Maybe Marceline told you, but you didn't have the nerve. And he's like, I just want to live, Wade. I just want to fucking live. And he's like, I know, Henry. I also want you to live. And Henry says, how can I know that? And he's, I don't even know what to tell you anymore, man. And Henry just says, me either. And goes back up with whatever food Kit gave him.
I would like to disguise, well, nope, not supposed to cast spells near the Eye of Vecna. I would like to, sneakily stealth up to Henry's room and just knock on the door.
Okay. You hear the hammer of a gun snap back. And he says, who is it?
It's me!
He quietly opens the door.
Hey, man, so, I didn't mean to... Can I come in?
Yeah.
I go, so I didn't mean to eavesdrop, but I definitely overheard all of that, and I just want you to know I like you. I think you're a great king. Don't agree with your views on magic or the gods. But if you need something taken care of, I'll take care of it.
Make a persuasion check.
After all, you did spare my life. It's the least I could do. A persuasion check. That'll be a 12.
He says, no offense, but that's what they all say.
Yeah, but here's the thing. I'd actually do it, you know? One of these days, we're gonna have a talk, but I should tell you about how I helped my best friend.
It's something about a necromancer, right?
No. You see, my best friend was murdered by really corrupt politicians when we were young, and he couldn't rest. And so we brought him back very briefly. Well, I helped him murder all of the city council members and the mayor who did him wrong, including pouring alchemist fire down a woman's throat while I was dressed as pale.
Oh my god, you guys are the Edgewater killers.
Oh, you heard?
There was a newspaper article of them hunting you guys for weeks.
Well, obviously I'm good at killing and not getting caught. So, I'm just saying, you need a hand.
That went from a one day we're gonna have a conversation to a right now.
That you being good at killing things doesn't really bring me ease, you know?
You knew I was good at killing, that's why you invited us along, to come and help you kill mages. You were aware.
As Carolina walks by the doors, we're with you though. And continues down to wherever Vic's room is.
Well, the thing is, the first assassination attempt on my life was by one of my own guards who'd sworn fealty and their life to me. So, you know.
But here's the difference between me and that guard. I ain't swearing shit to you. I just like you. I think you're a good guy.
Well, thanks.
I give him a fist bump, and I go, think on it, and walk out.
Okay. Cool. And you're going to Vic's room, you said, Carolina?
Yeah, I'm just gonna see if I can hear anything through the walls, because of that last conversation we just overheard. You know, see if there's any plans that I can overhear.
Make a perception check.
10. Yeah, I hear birds chirping at night.
It's you can't hear what they're saying, but you hear Vic talking in kind of like an angry voice to Wade, and Wade's trying to pacify him.
Huh. Okay. Not much to go off of there. I'll head back to Leo.
Okay, you guys meet in the hallway.
Okay. Well, did you calm King Henry down?
I tried anyway. I don't know how well it went, but hopefully he knows I've got his back, but I understand him not being trusting. I wouldn't be either.
Yeah. Kind of comes with the territory if you're the head of a nation You know there's going to be people that are against you, no matter what. So, and assassination attempts usually come from the people closest to you.
It's true.
So, don't blame them. Let's, I think we should call it a night. I didn't get any useful information walking down the hall, so.
Yeah, what you doing, Pale?
I'm gonna just quickly kind of reach out to
Touch faith.
kind of would sending work on a ferry?
Sending's long distance, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's a person.
All right. I reach out. Well, that's what doesn't work on elves. I reach out to Jasmine and I just say, "Listen, I'm kind of in a dilemma. I need you to flip a coin for me and tell me what it is, whether it's heads or tails, okay?"
She flips it and evens his heads, odds his tails. Tails.
All right.
Or she goes, tails!
Thanks. Cool. And I use my last one. My last sending of the day. And I reach out to...
I've never been more in suspense than I am right now.
I'm trying to pick the right person to reach out to.
Oh.
I thought that's what the heads and tails was for.
I reach out to Gilbert, and all I say is, "This is Pale. I'm sorry. We're going to try and help you. Don't tell Ash." Knowing that it doesn't go through. But hoping that somewhere, somehow, he gets the general idea.
Yeah, I think the place where he's being held probably has anti-magic stuff around it, but...
Yeah. Just vibes, mostly.
Yeah, vibes.
Then I go to sleep, take a little nap.
Okay.
Well, a little goodnight prayer, like a tear lay me down to sleep.
I bid my soul
I bid
for
justice.
you to keep.
I don't know the rest of this. I'm Jewish. I know the Ma'ariv Aravim. It's totally different. It's Hebrew.
And now I lay me down to sleep. I pray the Lord to soul my soul to keep.
Oh wait, I do. Pop
If I
out,
die before I wake, I pray the Lord my soul to take.
Yeah, but I added the word justice a few times.
Okay.
I also pop out right before Leo goes away, and I say, "Hey, Leo, thanks for kind of helping out today." And I just go to tap him on the shoulder, like, "Hey, thanks, man." Make a Christmas save.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Hang
like a
on,
32.
hang on. That is a 25.
see, I just tap you. I guess you feel a little tingly, maybe. I just go back to bed.
Okay. In the morning, everyone goes down for breakfast at the Hunter's Lodge. Henry looks like he didn't sleep very much, and Vic is nowhere to be seen. But everyone's eating a breakfast while the drunks who don't like Henry are still hungover asleep or whatever. The guards, talk shit with each other, that kind of thing. And I think Wade would come up to you guys and go, Vic went home?
Oh, that's not good.
Oh.
We need to get out of here, don't we?
Soon. Yeah, I don't think he would kill him.
I think he
here?
could potentially kill us. Just let the town kind of go wild.
Yeah, he left pretty late last night, so... we're gonna just eat and leave.
Hey, what are the odds that we get back and Henry's country isn't his anymore?
I don't think he'd do that with James and August alive.
What are the odds that they're not?
Well, seeing as King James has the Ethereum shard and can melt people with his mind, and August is the most powerful magic user on the planet, pretty good chance.
You underestimate that Vic's really an asshole, but I like the optimism.
Yeah.
Okay.
You gotta hang on to something, man.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you guys do anything special before you head out?
All I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go up to the guy who I was talking last night. I said, "Listen, I told you something about myself that you can't tell anyone. I know you might not remember, but you have to keep it quiet. Everyone thinks I'm a genasi. Keep it that way."
He gets up as he's been sleeping on the floor, covered in his own drool. He's, what?
That's what I thought. I flick him a gold and walk away.
Okay. Ugh, drinking money. Either you or Carolina, Leo or Carolina.
Nothing for me.
Okay. What?
Just eating and just eating.
Okay. As you guys are starting to leave the tunnel, the artificial sun is starting to glow, simulating dawn. But you were able to leave town without incident. Henry puts on his hood, even though he's wearing, the royal armor, so there's no fucking way he blends in. But you get back on the road and travel a day or two.
On the road again.
Just can't wait to get on the road again. Playing music with never been. I can't wait to get on the road again.
I bless the winds down in thunder's grand.
Oh God. Okay. Do y'all do anything cool in the 2 days?
Because maybe Tyr was the one who saved me.
Oh my God.
And after all, justice for one and all.
On the road, you see, even while he's riding his horse, Henry's kind of like reading or writing in his notebook, and occasionally rubbing the rock, just because that's his nervous tick now. Not that he didn't have plenty of nervous ticks before, but the guards and Wade kind of just keep a lookout at the never-ending tunnels with occasional spurts off to the side. Do you do anything or say anything while you're camping or riding or whatever?
Are there any plants around?
There's the occasional bioluminescent fungus or mushroom.
I'll play my pan flute.
I think the first time you do it, and somebody spots the plant moving, they go, like, they do like the fist raise to signal halt, and they all pull their fucking guns out and point it at the whatever plant just moved.
I'm sorry, it was just me. I just wanted to play my flute. I like my flute, that's all.
Henry slowly turns to you, and he says, the fastest way to get killed in the Underdark, where we are now, is to make noise and light lights.
Yes, sir, I understand.
So me using this drift globe is a bad idea?
I mean, everything in the Underdark knows about this tunnel, and knows that the humanoids who walk it will kill them, so it's not common, but I don't think the creepy crawlies down here have heard music in a long time.
Oh.
Not to say that they're not going to hear our horses, but,
Well,
although,
I say bring it on.
We've been traveling in near silence and near darkness for days now, so you can play your flute if you want. But if it fucking talks to plants, can you just tell us next time?
Yes, I'm sorry.
Thanks, Leo. And they continue on. Does everyone want to make me a perception check, please? Illithids.
No, yeah.
Okay.
Still blinded by the light of the Lord.
Wonderful.
Carolina's distracted.
Okay.
17.
17. Wonderful. Okay. Leo, you see a dark shape up ahead. And let me see.
Yeah, if it's dark, I wasn't going to see it anyway.
Oh yeah, you're a human. Well, there's mage lights every 60 feet or so. It's just like a candle every 60 feet.
I just have blind fighting. If it's within 10 feet of me, I know where it is.
Okay. Leo, you and Giant Guard number 1 spot the thing right before it gets to you, and it uses what's called Dominate Monster, which it can use once a day. Let me see, it's gotta beat a DC 15? Yep. Okay. Alright, that's an 11. Plus a 0. So, Giant Guard number 1, you see him just kind of seize up, and then he turns around, and everybody roll me initiative.
That is a dirty 20.
Okay.
And that is a 23.
Slightly less dirty, 19.
Okay.
It's like kind of like some dust, like dirty.
Yeah, I accidentally hit the roll button before I could change the number.
Cool.
It's
Wait.
23.
17, sorry. I misread my proficiency for my initiative. I just can't read.
Close enough. This is for the enemies. Okay. And this is for the NPCs, which is the same fucking number. So the NPCs will go first. Carolina, in the near pitch darkness, make me a perception check with disadvantage.
Oh, a 12.
A 12. You can't see them yet, but all of you, in your minds, not through your ears, you hear a voice kind of slippery and vile. Oh, memories. Yours, ours. They all serve a purpose. It's unfortunate he's not here himself, but we remember what Lord Jaeger did to the Elder Brain in our city. And he will remember what we do to you. Carolina, what do you do?
Well,
This one down here, by the way. One of you is the echo.
did Leo give us anything, or just this, the guard?
Or I think, yeah, I'm gonna say, I should have factored in Leo being. How about this? Leo, you actually go first this round, and then we'll go to Carolina. Because you see,
I know, but it's like I saw things.
I'm sorry. You see in the darkness with your half-elf eyes. There are several, what you've heard in distant, fearful rumors. Living in Edgewater, people tell you never go in the Underdark. You know, it's a horrible, dangerous place. You've heard that mind flayers were the things that Vixville's built atop the ashes of. And you see, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 of them in the darkness ahead of you. 8 of them.
Okay, give me 1 second. Because I had a plan, and then it was 15 feet away from me, and that's it. So they're all spread out, aren't they?
Yeah.
Are these? I'm here. And these are 10-foot squares or 5-foot squares?
5, ma'am.
I'm gonna go up here.
Okay.
So why is this one X'd out?
Because it's the purple to purple.
Like he's controlling this dude?
He cast Dominate Monster on him, yeah.
Oh, 9 times 5 is 45. 50, 60. So, this homeboy is within 10 feet of this homeboy, right?
Yes.
Alright, I am going to cast Shatter.
Shatter?
Right here.
Okay, is it a save or what?
Let me check. Shatter is a Constitution save.
A con save. Alright, first one. That's, they've got a con of +1. Second one. Okay, so highest one's a 14.
So they both fail.
Okay.
So a sudden loud ringing noise erupts. Each creature in a 10-foot sphere, in a 10-foot radius sphere centered on that point between 3d8 thunder damage.
Damn, son.
Yep. I ain't messing around. So 16 points of thunder damage for each of them.
Cool.
And they have oh no, just kidding.
Okay. You doing anything else?
I'm going to inspire King Henry.
Okay. Cool. Now it's your turn, Carolina. Sorry.
Okay, so did I see where the lightning hit?
Yeah. Well, is shatter invisible? Like it's not like a light, right? It's just force damage?
It's just a really, really loud, sharp sound.
Oh.
And you all hear angry screaming in your head also.
That's just what Pale hears all the time anyway.
Okay. Well, I don't want to cast light down here because I don't want to draw anything else to us. Carolina will move up here. I just turned it on my laptop. Each square is how many feet?
5.
Okay. So we'll move right here.
Okay.
And then I will produce my echo. $15 feet. Produce it there, and then have it move forward.
Okay. How much forward do you want it to move? I'll do
Is this next one already done?
The X1 is casting a control monster on the half-giant guard you're with.
Okay. I can't see it, so I'll attack at disadvantage.
Okay.
But I will have an attack. I will attack using my Great Axe.
Okay.
Is 8. 17.
That hits.
Oh, disadvantage. Yeah, 17. Alright, and attack again with a 10. Alright.
10 totals miss.
Okay. So I will damage. That is a 3 plus. That's 8 damage.
8 damage.
And that is my turn.
Okay.
And I'm sorry. I will draw my double-bladed scimitar.
Cool. Leo, you're up again.
Is reaching into my bag of tricks an action or a bonus action?
It should say on the thing.
Oh god, we're about to have a Bimble D4.
Bimble
Use an action.
Okay.
Okay. So I am going to reach into my bag of tricks and pull out a little fuzzball.
Perfect.
And that is a 7, so that's a giant hyena that I have now. And I'm going to command the giant hyena to attack the guy up front. This
Okay.
homeboy.
Let me go get a dog. He gone.
So you have to make he needs to make a concentration save.
Oh yeah. What's the rules in that again? It has to be
Taking damage.
is like any damage, or it has to be like a certain percent, right?
It depends.
Oh, I don't-
For the save, it's 10 or the damage he took.
Okay.
He only took 8 damage, so.
That's
Okay.
only a 1, so he loses concentration.
Nice.
So giant hyena.
Yeah, so the giant hyena is gonna run up, and I'm gonna try and get it to just bite its fucking face tentacles.
Okay.
Just, a 13.
A 13. That is just a miss.
Damn.
I'm just imagining the Pirates of the Caribbean song and like Davy Jones.
Such a good song.
Yeah. It slaps.
And then I will pull out my hand cannon.
Okay.
Up to here.
Okay.
And that's it. That ends my turn.
Alright, Ville, you're up.
I'm just gonna move up here. Kind of stretching out. Guys, this is boring. Kind of and I just go and throw a nice little guiding bolt right into the forehead of this guy.
Okay.
Roll for that. Give me a second to roll the dices.
A second.
That's that doesn't hit.
Oh, nah, he dodges.
Man. I just kind of yell out. You guys, stupid.
Okay.
Flip one of them off with a little flaming middle finger.
Okay.
Dignified.
Yeah. Henry's gonna shout, "Stay out of range!" and strafe kind of this way, 5, 10, 15, 30, 35, 40. And he's gonna shoot his hand cannon at this one right here. That's a 1. That's a 6. He fucking misses both times. Next up, Wade is going to also kind of go up here. And he has a standard issue, which is like it's just basically an M4, but like old-timey M4. Yeah, so that's like a 20-something. And he hits finally with a D10 plus 4.
We finally did damage.
Yeah, 11 damage to that one. I'm gonna sit here and play with myself for a second. Hold on, guys. Not like that.
That's recorded.
You know,
That's on the internet forever.
only if I don't edit it out.
Touche.
Next up's going to be Donald Denham, who's going to drop into he's going to get where he can see 5, 10, 15. He's going to drop down here and go prone and use his sniper rifle. Well, he gets an 18.
Where's he at?
He's the dude in white here.
Okay.
He's going to use his sniper rifle. He rolled an 18 plus whatever. So that's 2d12 plus 4. So that's 18 damage to... Alright! Then it's the fucking guards. I regret making so many NPCs now. Alright, great. Yeah, they are going to shoot. One of them has a boomstick, which is a shotgun. He's going to run up and shoot at that one. Or no, they have to make a dex save. Fucking fails. 2d12, which is 16. I've got to find a faster way to have bigger battles. Because then you'll just sit there while I do math. And I'm sorry.
That's just how it goes, broski. It's just how it is.
But then the next one is going to run up with a, he's got what's called a frag grenade, and he's going to chunk it over at these boys right here. They're going to make dex saves. They're going to fucking eat it. 5d6, and that's 15 damage. And that one is Mind Flayer number 3. So number 3 is like almost dead already. Next up are the Giants. This one, who's broken free of the thing, is going to run up here. And he has what's called a belt gun, which you've never seen before. So he's actually going to move there, and he's going to unload it at these two boys right here. And they have to make a dex save, beating a 15, and only one does. Yeah, belt guns can only be wielded by strength 14, action, reload, action, fire. 30-degree cone range, 300 feet, dex save within 20 feet. Dex save 20 within 30 feet, 16 within 90, 13 up to 300 feet, and 3d6 on a fail. So 3d6, and that's 12 damage to bad boy number 1. Oh, so number 2 is almost dead. Number 5 also takes 12 damage. So, next up is the fucking Mind Flayer. And the one next to... I think it's gonna know that your echo isn't a person, because they can do what is it? Detect thoughts, like at will.
Uh-huh.
So it's gonna go for, I think, Leo. Leo, make me an intelligence saving throw. I don't know what you add to that one.
That'll be a 13.
A 13. Shit. You take 4d8 plus 4 psychic damage, and you are stunned for a minute. So you take 21 damage, and you are considered stunned, but you can make intelligence saving throws every round to get over that. Yeah, or unless somebody fixes you.
Okay then. Oh, since the hyena, I've already given it instructions, so it'll keep going, right?
Yes. But that'll be on your turn.
Right.
This Mind Flayer is going to levitate. He's going to go for King Henry. King Henry's going to make a wisdom save. Oh, he fucks up bad. Oh no! Mind Flayers are nasty, guys. I don't know if you knew. Oh, he has inspiration. Hold on. Let me roll a d6. So that's 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, so he passes. Cool. The next one's gonna go here.
For the record, I'm at a D8 now for inspiration.
Oh, sick. Well, he made it anyway, but cool.
Right.
5. This one's gonna try to cast on the giant, or actually, this one's going to make a melee attack with its tentacles. Blech. And that's gonna be...
Pirates of the Caribbean, again, where it's the tentacles into the guy's face.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's gonna go for the damn dog. Roll a d6. Nope. It's gonna make an attack roll. That's a 17. What's the hyena's AC?
12.
So, he tentacles your hyena. It's grappled. It takes 2d10 psychic damage.
It can grapple a large beast?
Oh, if the target is medium or smaller. Okay, no. So it only does 14 damage to your dog.
Okay.
As the tentacles kind of wrap around your dog's face and wiggle into his skin.
Okay.
Just move forward a bit. Because Mind Flayers, while vengeful, are selfish creatures, and he doesn't want to be hurt. Okay! Next up's Carolina!
Okay, so my Echo is going to move to a flanking position here.
Okay.
It's going to attack. It's in a flanking position with the hyena. So just a regular attack.
Okay.
16?
A 16 hits.
Alright. So D12 plus 5, another 8 damage.
Okay.
Alright, and then I'm going to move closer. And then I'm going to switch places with the Echo.
Okay.
Then move the Echo in next to me, which I'll just move my guy right there. But now that I'm actually there, I'm going to attack with the double-bladed scimitar for my second attack. That is a miss.
Okay.
And I already used my bonus action, but I'll use my Unleash Incarnation for the Echo to attack. 23.
That hits.
Are you going to roll the d12?
I roll a d12?
No, it's not rolling. I'm clicking on the d12, it's not rolling. There it is.
Okay.
That is 11 damage.
11?
Yeah. This one right here.
Cool. Next up's Leo.
Well, the hyena's gonna make another bite attack.
Okay.
At advantage. At advantage. Oh, I didn't roll my attack. I didn't roll my attack at advantage.
That's an 18 to hit.
That hits.
Okay, and then he's gonna do 2d6 plus 3 piercing damage.
On the one that he's facing north or on east?
Oh. The one who just hit him with his tentacles.
Okay, that's east. number 8.
So that's 10 damage.
Okay.
And then I get to make an intelligence save.
Yes.
Haha. That's an 11.
Unforge. You don't break free.
I figured as much.
And the Mind Flayer tells you, attack your friends.
Well, shit. Do I have to do that now, or is that next turn?
Next turn.
Okay.
Pale, you're up.
I want to break free.
Oh, God.
So, do I know which one's controlling Leo?
I think so. It's this one.
Okay, I'm gonna just do a classic little whoopsie doodle, which is what I typically call a guiding bolt, 2nd level.
Okay.
It's my whoopsie doodle.
Mm-hmm.
Dipsy doodle's 3rd level. We're not doing that yet. We're not there yet.
We're not there yet. Okay.
No, that is a 14.
That is just barely a miss.
Oh! I look over again at this one, eye to eye, and in my brain, I just start thinking of all of those horrible pictures of tentacle images that Jade showed me once that I wasn't supposed to see at the Temple of Umberly.
Oh my God.
Just like pointing it at him, just like, that's what's gonna happen, but the reverse.
Look at the hentai. Yeah.
Yeah, look at it, and now think of that with a fire genasi.
Ugh.
Yeah, it's gonna dry your slime right in the dust.
Dry,
Think of that. Psychic warfare.
dry your slime. Okay. Henry's gonna shoot the one that's right in front of him. He's actually gonna back up a few feet because he doesn't want to be mind controlled. And he's gonna shoot. And I think, does he have 2 attacks or just one? Just one. He's going to get a 18, which hits, which is a, what the fuck is this? 2d6. 12 damage to number. And Donald Denham is going to shoot the one that the dog is being attacked by. It's 13 plus 8, so it still hits. 2d12 plus 4, that's 16 on number 8. Wade is going to, this one's Wade, right? Yes. He's going to shoot the one that's next to Carolina and all them. He's going to do the advantage thing because he's allied with y'all. That's a miss on the first one, but Wade has 2 attacks. Or no, he just has 1 too. Oh fuck, they're all rogues. But rogues only get 1 attack.
Wait, they're all red?
Rogues.
Oh, sorry, I saw a mistype. I thought it was Rouge.
Donald's a sharpshooter fighter, but he's in level 4. So
He's also a dweeb.
take that, you assholes! That was Jasmine's voice. Take that! Take that, you assholes! Okay, now we got it. Next up is the NPCs. This guy is going to reload because he's shooting a belt gun, and each use of it takes the whole, like, barrel or magazine or whatever the fuck you call it. And the other giant guy is going to 5, 10. Did I not make them do anything last turn? Fuck.
They're just worried about the tentacles.
You know, they are. They are pretty worried.
Worried or excited?
Stop it.
Homie? Okay. The one other giant in the back has what's called a wyvern gun. So, like, imagine a 50 caliber, like, thing you'd mount on top of a fucking Humvee. But, like, he's carrying it. So,
I'm so excited for when we can finally make railguns.
I mean, he's going to attack. And that's gonna hit. And it does 2d12. So that's 14 plus fucking 3. So that's 15 on Mind Flayer number 8. So that's gonna be a big hit to him because he's already kind of fucked up. And this other giant guard, this guard right here, guard number 2, who has a boomstick, is gonna get 1 closer and shoot your boy here. So that guy's gonna make a dex save, and he's gonna fail the fuck out of it. So it's 1d12 plus 4. Well, that's only an 8, but it's still something. On Mind Flayer number 3, he actually fucking... Alright. So, he points one, right past, or points the barrel of the shotgun right past Leo, and blows this mind flayer away, and it dies. Like little pieces of tentacle go everywhere. And raging purple blood. And then...
That wasn't the one that had mind control on me, was it?
No, that's the one with the purple X on it.
Oh, okay.
And then...
we're gonna let that one live.
Oh my gosh.
Guard number
I'm gonna
3.
attack you first.
He's got a... Oh, God. He's got a sniper rifle. He's gonna fucking miss. Now it's the enemy's turn. And again, I'm sorry that I'm just playing with myself. But, this one right here is gonna go for the dog again with their tentacle attack. What's the dog's AC? Oh, he fucking misses anyway.
12.
A 12. And then this one, are you north or west, Carolina? Which one's the Echo?
The Echo is west.
Okay, so he's gonna go, this one right here is gonna turn his back on the dog and go for you. He got a 5, so it recharges. Make me an intelligence save, please.
Well, that's gonna be ugly. Shit, that's a negative 1. Carolina is about to be right there with you. 17.
You pass.
Ha!
It shoots a cone of like wiggly purple energy at you, but you feel like you're kind of drifting, like you're like just drunk for a second, but then you overcome it and it goes away. This mind flayer here is going to strafe this way, then also attack you, Carolina, if its thing recharges, and it does. So make me another intelligence save.
That's 20.
Nice.
So it's 19.
And this one is going to try and do the same thing. He can't. He's gonna try to attack this giant with the tentacles, and he fucking misses. This one is also gonna go for the dog. Okay.
Leave my hyena alone!
Make the hyena make an intelligence saving throw.
Kill it. Kill it. Kill the hyena.
So the hyena has a -4 intelligence.
Yeah.
Hell.
Of course it does.
Yeah, that's the same
So that's
thing.
7.
A 7? Okay, hold on. Well,
Well, at least I'm not dumber than a hyena.
it takes 10 damage and is now mind controlled.
Yeah, it has more hit points than me.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Alright. So, you realize you've lost control of your hyena as you've also lost control of yourself. Okay, next up is Carolina.
Okay. Seeing everybody shooting in different directions, I absolutely have no idea how many of these things are in here. So I am going to cast like.
Okay. You cast light and they go but they are are they, let me see. They have, I know they have dark vision, but I don't know if they have like drow dark vision because it takes them a second to Yeah, they have advanced dark vision, so I'm gonna say on the next round they have like disadvantage on melee attacks because they're blinded.
Nice.
Blinded by the light.
Okay, so that was an action. So I can't use my extra attack, correct?
No.
Okay, but I can action surge.
Yep.
Okay, so I will action surge. My Echo will attack, and then I will attack. 26 for my Echo.
Hits.
15.
Also hits.
Okay. 11 damage.
Okay.
That's from my Echo. And then from the 8 damage from the double-bladed scimitar.
Okay.
Bonus action attack.
Or don't you get a second attack at level 5 anyway? So your Echo would do 1, then you do 2, then you do bonus action?
No, that was my 2 attacks. The Echo did 1, I did 1. That was my 2 attacks. The bonus attack
Okay.
is what's coming from me.
Okay.
And it's 17.
Hits.
2d4 plus 4 for 8 damage and d6 for the sneak attack.
Okay, you kill it.
So 13 damage.
Yep.
That was worthwhile action surge.
Yeah. Okay, next up is Leo. You've been ordered to attack your friends.
Do I make the save before or after, like, my turn?
At the end
Like
of
at the
your
beginning
turn.
or the end?
At the end
of my
your
turn.
Yeah.
How ferociously do I have to attack my friends?
I'm gonna say that you have to attack with whatever you have. That's not gonna hurt the other Mind Flayers.
I will cast Eldritch Blast at Pale.
Okay.
So that's
You
1d10.
little
You throw to attack first.
little attack.
An Eldritch Blast?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Alright, roll to attack.
Fuck!
Natural 20, fuck you, Pale.
Doesn't hit.
So then I guess we
Doesn't
can
hit.
do that other one. Since I critted, does that double?
You double the dice and add the modifiers.
Double the dice and add the modifiers. Alright, so that's another d10. Okay, that's a little bit better than... And, no modifiers on that one. It's just straight.
So that's what, 13?
Yeah.
Okay.
I picked a weak spell, okay?
Do you have any bonus actions you could do?
Fucking inspiration.
Nah. Go ahead and roll me an intelligence save.
Come on. Son of a whore. 11.
You're still under the thing's control. Also, the dog is
Doesn't
under
the hyena
control
get an intelligence save?
at the end of its turn.
Well, isn't its turn on my turn?
Yeah.
Okay. So the hyena's gonna attack. I'm gonna let you decide how that's gonna go down.
I think because Caroline is the closest and the most of a threat to this Mind Flayer who's left, it's gonna want to attack Carolina.
That's a 16.
That's a miss.
16.
That's a miss.
Sweet.
Next up, have the dog make me an intelligence saving throw.
With -4.
Watch it get out before you. Oh.
9.
Nah. Pell, you're up.
So, a question first. I know we played a little fast and loose with create food and water.
Oh no.
Because the spell just says bland food and plain water.
Uh-huh.
Would I be able to use it to create, like, I don't know, vodka?
I think
Are you
this is
trying to
plain
go
food
to
and
Jesus
water.
level?
No.
Jesus level?
We've played kind of fast and loose with being able to make coffee and liquor, but I think in battle you wouldn't be able to.
Then in that case, I'm still going to do it and bring forth, let me make sure I have the right amount. Well, first I'm going to move up to about here. And I'm going to bring forth, 30 gallons of water.
Just gonna wash up all the way.
On the ground or in containers. So I'm going to make it in, or in containers within range. So I guess the Mind Flayers don't count as containers.
You know, that's what I was just about to say. Because John's talked to me a lot about creating Mage Hand, like it's at somebody's lungs, and then shaking the hand around. I'm gonna say make an intelligence save to see if you think about that in a moment.
Intelligence save, that's definitely something I'm good at. That is a 15.
You think of that.
Alright, cool, that'd be awesome. And instead, I just do 30 gallons of water across the floor.
Oh,
All
you don't
across
do
the
it like
floor.
inside of them?
Not yet.
Okay. Let me get something to draw the water. I guess that's difficult terrain now, because it's a slimy floor.
And then I just also yell over to Leo, "This is why my god likes me more than you. Do you know how hard that is? With everything I've done?"
I go back. Brains.
Brain!
You're not even able to say that. You're just weird.
Okay. It's the NPCs again. This guy right here is going to run up. He is guard number 2, so he is equipped with a grenade, a boomstick. He's going to actually go one up closer and fire the boomstick at the Mind Flayer. Mind Flayer fucking fails and takes, let me see here, 2d12 plus 4, that's 15 damage, and it's Mind Flayer number 4. So that's gonna be a big hit to him, and then he's gonna make a con save to see if he fucking loses concentration, and he does! What a bitch ass!
Woo.
Leo's free!
Oh.
Yay!
Yay!
I could finally banish him without feeling badly about it.
Oh my god. And then 2. So we're gonna go to guard number 1, which I think is this one. I can't see his fucking name anymore. I don't know who he is. Okay.
Oh, that one is Thrombold.
From.
He prefers sushi. He actually really likes the texture
This
of the
one's guard
seaweed.
number 3, so that one's guard number 4. Number 2, I mean. Fuck.
Number 2.
Oh my, you're a child. Now that's guard number 1. Alright. He's going to run up.
Guard number 1 is Sweaty Gerberman Jensen.
And he's gonna use his shotgun also. And Thick's gonna make a save. It's gonna fail spectacularly. 2d12 plus 4. That's a big whopping. An 18 on Mind Flayer number 5. Alright, so that's a big hit to him as well. Shotguns are pretty great. Then number 3, who's got a sniper rifle. Donald Denham is directly in his way, so he's gonna move over here and hit the one right in front of him, which is Mind Flayer number 4. He's going to attack, and he fucking hits. And the sniper is a 2d12 weapon as well. But that's only 7 damage. But it's still something. And then it's the giant's turn. Alright, this one right here.
Whoa. Half giant, I thought. The
Whatever.
racism.
Half giant. You fucking knew what I meant. He's got a wyvern gun, and he's too close to use it. So he's just gonna butt stock this guy in the face. It's gonna be a melee attack. He fucking hits. And that's, I'm just gonna say it's like a D10, because he's got like an 18 strength. Yeah. This is Mind Flayer number 5. So he does like 15 damage. And then the other half giant guard, who is guard number 1. He's gonna use the belt gun again, because he charged that shit up. Stomps right now. He's gonna go right here to the one controlling the dog, and he's also gonna butt stock his ass.
That advantage.
Okay, he fucking hits. D10. He's only an 8 on Mind Flayer number 2. That one's almost dead. Alright, next up's Carolina.
18 for the Great Axe attack.
Okay, that hits.
Double-bladed scimitar. Also at 18, and then the 23 for the bonus action. Alright, so D12. That is 10 damage.
Alright, he's dead.
Okay.
It was that easy. And the hold is lifted off of the dog.
Okay, so which one is still alive? How about this one?
He's still alive, and he's wet from Pale.
Okay.
Yeah, he is.
Alright.
You could step over the dead ones if you want. Or go
The
for that
dead.
one. Okay.
I'm going for that one.
Okay.
Alright. So that's we'll both move over there.
Mm-hmm. You can carry over the same attack bonds if you want to.
Yeah. Okay, it's 2d4 plus 4, 9 damage,
Okay.
7 damage. So that is 16 and a d6. Get out the way.
Move, bitch. Get out the way. Get out the way.
Pardon me, ma'am. Could you please move?
18 total damage.
Yeah, you took a good third of their health in one round. Congratulations. Leo, you're up and you're free!
I'm free! Okay, so the guys with the red X's are dead, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
That ruins my whole plan. It's fine.
Sorry.
It's okay.
This one's alive, though. Close to you. And so is this one.
Leave the wet one.
That one's for me, Pills.
He's mine.
I'm going to...
I made him wet and I'm gonna take him. Sorry. I'm on the internet too much, man. I gotta stop.
He's sopping all for me.
Yeah.
Oh, dear
He's
Lord.
my sopping simp.
Ugh.
Anyway, Leo. Okay, how many shots can I make with the hand cannon in one turn again? It's too long.
It depends on how many attacks you have, but it holds 6 rounds, so you have to reload.
I think I just have one attack.
Yeah, I think so too.
Then I'm gonna shoot the hand cannon at the bitch.
Okay.
Motherfuck. Well, I miss.
Yep. What does the dog do?
So I'm gonna tell the hyena to go get that bitch.
Okay.
That's a 19.
That hits.
And that is a 14.
Alright. That's fairly substantial.
And I'm gonna inspire King Henry again. Be like, King Henry, I promise I got your back.
Okay. And stop is paid.
What was that tier? War crimes? Well, if you say so. I'm gonna go up to the wet one with the water around him and on him. I'm not going for him, I'm going for the water on the floor and around him. Just a big old produced flame, and I'm gonna try and burn him with the steam.
What level spells produce flame?
That is a cantrip.
Okay. I'm gonna say it does like a D12 damage.
Cool. Shall I roll that?
Yeah.
Cool. D12, so rarely used, but so beautiful. Octagon. Son of a... I'll take it. I'll take it.
Add your spell. You use wisdom for spells, right? You're a cleric.
Yep.
Add your wisdom modifier.
Better be. +1. I'm very unlike
Perfect.
cleric. That's a solid 4. I'm just gonna look at him and just say, I'm gonna dry you out. I'm gonna make you so dry.
Oh God. Ugh.
And turn my hair blue to match,
Can you do that a little closer to the mic?
yeah, sure. I'm gonna make you so dry.
Ugh.
My little illithid's gonna be like a little calamari.
Oh God.
Dip you in marinara sauce.
Fuck. Okay. That's so bad. Oh, I hate
Welcome to uncomfortable ASMR.
it.
Yeah,
I
make
bet.
it so dry.
I bet that's a real thing.
Oh, it absolutely
Cringe ASMR. Okay. Now it's the enemy's turn again. We're gonna go to spy number 1. Our little boy right here. Or no, that's not a spy number 1. Who's spy? This one, the one I can't click on. Alright. Spy number 1 has a boomstick. He's gonna shoot this mind flayer again. The mind flayer's gonna make a dex save, which he fucking passes. He ducks underneath the shotgun blast. That was lucky. Anyway, guard number 2, which is this one, I think. Yes, guard number 2, who also has a boomstick, is going to shoot at this one right here. And he also, and the mind flayer, well, because he's right next to it, it still fucking misses. And because he's next to it, he takes a whole D12 damage. Alright, so that's mind flayer number 4. Mind flayer number 4 is almost dead. Alright, then we're gonna go to guard number 3, which is, where the fuck is he? Oh, he's the sniper back here. Alright, guard number 3 is going to juke up. He's gonna get up. He's gonna shoot at the weapon. If he gets a natural 1, he's gonna shoot Leo. Alright, but he misses, but he doesn't actually shoot Leo. Alright, next up is going to be the half-giant NPC, who is not going to take the time to reload his belt gun. He's just going to smack the Mind Flayer closest to him in the face again. That's a 15 damage on Mr. Mind Flayer right here. That's going to be Mind Flayer number 5. Alright, that Mind Flayer is in big trouble.
I love the soothing NPR voice.
Thank you.
That Mind Flayer is in some serious trouble after being pistol whipped in the face, breaking off His bitch ass tentacles.
Yeah.
Did you just turn into Bob Ross?
Guard number 2, who has a wyvern gun, is going to reload with a bonus action. And he's going to try to do a 2-for-1 shot on this wet mind flayer and this one over here being attacked by the dog. Let me see here. That's going to be a 16 on the first one and a 13 on the other. And we're going to roll evens or odds, see if he can hit both in the first place. Evens he does. Wonderful. He hits both of them. Alright, and that's going to be a fucking... How many damage do wyvern guns do again? Alright, that's going to be... Holy shit. I don't think he hit last time. It's going to be 9d6. Because this thing, again, is a 50 cal. Alright, there's 5. And then there's 4. Alright, so that's going to be 27 damage to Mind Flayer number 8. And that leaves Mind Flayer number 8 with exactly 1 hit point left. Then we're going to go to number 4, who is going to die. Alright. Isn't that great?
You know, I am glad you say that. It absolutely is great.
Then we're gonna
How are you the second person to get hit and die?
and then we're gonna have King Henry. He's going to strafe up this way. I don't know why I keep saying strafe. It's just such a good word. He's gonna
Fun fact, I learned that word from the hit web series Homestuck.
Wonderful. That's just wonderful. King Henry's going this. Then we're gonna go with Wade, who's right here. He's gonna move in between his friends 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And he's gonna shoot this Mind Flayer right here, who's already been buttstock slammed, whatever you call that. That's gonna be a big whopping 12, but he has a like plus 8 or whatever. So that's gonna be a good D10 plus 4. I really enjoy doing this voice. I'm glad I could do it with you guys. And I don't know which Mind Flayer this is. Here we go. We can see the names. Number 5. I'm gonna move him back down right here. Mind Flayer number 5, who only had what's his bonus again? It's plus 4, so he has exactly 1 hit point. Alright, that's great. Next off, let me see. Donald Denham is going to keep sniping, but move 15 feet and then go prone again. 5, 10, 15. He's gonna go for... Well, he's nervous about hitting anybody. He's actually gonna move right here, where you can actually see. He's gonna shoot between this half-giant's legs. I don't know if it's a good decision, but it's the one he's making. Alright, he also gets a 10, but he's got a plus 8 to hit, so that's 2d12 plus 4. I don't know why I click the d12 button twice instead of doing it. Alright, that's gonna be a good little 7 plus 4 against this one right here. That's Mind Flayer number 9. Alright. Mind Flayer number 9. It looks pretty hurt. We have 3 Mind Flayers. 1 at 2 hit points, and 3 at 1 hit, and 2 at 1 hit points. That's gonna be a good little number right here. And then, how many Mind Flayers do we have left? I've not been crossing them off. Hold on, I've got to figure out which ones are dead.
Well, that's awkward.
Yeah.
And welcome back here with the weather. Back to Cleric and the Rogue. Your daytime sports radio.
Yeah.
Ends up there may have been one less, and back to you, NPR.
Carolina, you're on.
Alright. Time for the coup de grace.
Coup de grace.
17. I don't know if I can cut a Mind Flayer's head off, but I'm going for it.
Okay, let me see. That's Mind Flayer number 9. And I don't think you can coup de grace this one. He's still got a little bit of life left, but you do hit.
Okay, that's the first attack. Oh, did I roll 2 19s? Is that what just happened?
That's a hit. Yeah, that's a hit.
Okay, and then one more time, just in case it decides to live. 24. So all 3 attacks hit.
Yep.
Jeez.
Alright, now let's see how many times Okay, that now I'm making 5 d12 plus 5. 17 damage.
Alright. That's a big hit.
Okay, he's still breathing.
Mm-hmm.
2d4 plus 4. 10 damage.
Okay. He's almost dead.
4 damage.
And the last swing of the axe, you chop this guy's head off, leaving little tentacles wiggling on the ground.
Mm-hmm. And that was a double-bladed scimitar. I gave him a little sneak attack action, too.
There you go, there you go. Okay. Leo, you're up.
Okay, so there's the wet bitch, and then there's this guy over here.
Yep.
Still getting used to Eldritch Blast. Okay, so it's just the person that I'm trying to hit.
Okay.
Like, it doesn't have, like, a radius, which is good.
Eldritch Blast. Yeah, it's just a ray, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Like a laser beam.
Then in that case, I'm gonna leave the wet boy for Pale. I'm gonna move over this way. Nope. And I'm gonna Eldritch Blast this bitch.
Okay.
I moved over there as well.
Yeah.
A 9.
Nah, fam. Sorry.
Alright, well, then the wolf's gonna attack, or the hyena's gonna attack the wet boy then.
Okay.
12?
That's a miss also. I'm very sorry.
Yeah. It's okay.
Okay. Bill, it's your turn.
I'm going to reach my hand out.
And touch
And-
me. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm gonna reach out and touch the wet boy, like my hand over his head, like right onto his forehead. And I'm just going to say, I pray that you find justice after this.
He says one last thing before he goes. You can, like, telepathically, as he sees your hand approaching with the necrotic energy, he says, "You may have killed us, but the hive mind lives forever, and it never forgets."
And I cast a second level inflict wounds.
Okay, make a melee spell attack.
Yeah. That's a 15.
That hits just barely.
All right, let's.
Yeah, how much damage does he do? Because he might just explode because he's a 1 hit point.
So 18 necrotic damage, just right to the head.
Yeah, the tentacles. You know when, like, again with Pirates of the Caribbean, because we're talking about tentacle faces, when he like gets like burnt, but there's like squids don't usually have bones, but like for some reason he did in the movie.
Yeah.
So like little fried bones, like but black, the skin kind of falls off and sloughs off into the water, and then he falls back and dies.
I told you I'd dry ya. Is anyone hurt?
Nah, fam, I thought this was gonna be a lot harder.
Leo, you hurt?
Yep.
Good. I heal myself. Just using my feet. You shot me, dude.
I had to.
You think I don't have enough bad juju in my life?
I had to.
If you were smarter, you wouldn't. Ex post machina. Deus ex
I just turn
machina.
around and walk away.
You can walk away from me. You can't walk away from the truth.
King Henry's gonna say, "I'm the first royal person in my family to leave here since my father left in the Dark Month and got kidnapped. And then that one time I got kidnapped when I was like 4 and got tortured by Vecta cultists. So this is kind of par for the course for what I expected from the outside world."
Reminds me of this great story I heard of a wealthy man and his gardener friend. As they left, he made mention that was the next step would be the furthest he'd ever been away from home. Man was quite smart, so smart that he was known as Sam the Wise. He was a halfling. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna go over to Leo. I'm gonna give him one of the ointments that I have.
What does that heal again?
I don't think you ever told me because I don't have it written down.
He can sleep it off.
Keochtum's ointment. 2d8 plus 2 hit points.
Do I roll or does Carolina?
Whichever.
I'll let you roll, Carolina.
Alright. 13?
You heal 13,
Thanks.
Leo. As Carolina slathers you with some kind of aloe goop.
Appreciate it.
We gotta save spells. Use materials.
So, they were not friendly.
Nope,
Okay.
definitely not.
Well, one of them tried to get in my head. I don't like that.
One of them got into Leo's head,
Yes. Yes, they did.
allegedly.
Is that what happened? I was wondering why the
Yeah.
dog.
Yeah, me and the dog, from what I can tell.
Arf!
Can I insight check that on Leo?
Yeah,
Oh.
you know he's telling the truth.
Oh,
I still look at him. It's like, I still don't like those Eldritch Blasts. I feel dirty. I feel. I kind of just do a little like flame cantrips over myself to like wash myself off. It's like a dust bath. Ugh.
Wade's like, magic will do that way. It's all gross.
I think I'm starting to understand, yo.
See, he's coming around. Alright, does anyone else have anything cool to say before we call there?
I should hit up Johnny Puyo. No.
Oh god.
I'll wait for that for another session.
Okay.
you're gonna teach me how to produce flame.
Oh, I got you. First, your mom has to have a thing for hot guys.
But she loves my
flame.
dad.
What?
But she loves my dad.
Well, the issue is he isn't made out of fire.
I don't think that's the only way to produce flame.
Well, I mean, there's reproduce flame. That's what my mom did 9 months later.
Oh my
But-
god.
The magic thing, you know.
Oh. I don't know. It just seems easy, and I just turn my hair on and off, like I'm playing with the stove. Yeah. This beat is my recital. I think it's very fun.
I walk away.
How about you, Leo?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
Neat.
I'll see y'all next week.
See you
Sounds
next
good.
week.
Bye.
Adioso.
Hey, it's your GM, Bailey Ford. I would like to thank our regular players, Charlotte, Matt, and Darian, Hip for our cover art, and Tabletop Audio for our background music. Remember that you can find us on Twitter at @Illithids, and we love fan art, questions, and comments. Thanks for listening. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. Thanks.
En François, por favor.
Yani Panamayu, España.
Ani lo Omer.
Niet.
Oui. That was stupid. Wait, did I tell you what some of my Jewish friends used to do in college and high school?
No.
So none of us spoke Hebrew. That's the first key point. None of us spoke Hebrew. But we knew prayers.
Okay.
So what we would do is pretend to have conversations, but just saying prayers back and forth, like line by line. And no one knew because no one spoke Hebrew. So they thought, like, oh, they're having these secret conversations. Like, no, we're just making you think that we are because we're evil.
Oh no.
It's like, oh man, just prayers back and forth that we have to know by the time we're 13 anyway. It was great. So,
Wonderful.
one of the kids who came up with that originally, he was the same one who told us all to say Mazel Tov means I'm sorry for your loss.
Oh no.
Just to use all the non-Jews.
Oh no! Isn't
It
it
was
like
so funny.
like someone died? Mazel tov.
Well, no, what happened was we were going, like, our whole grade was going to see Fiddler on the Roof for some reason.
Yeah.
Like, oh, to see your daughter wed, Mazel Tov, Mazel Tov. It's like, why are they saying I'm sorry for your loss?
Nice.
Oh, it's a tradition of, you're not supposed to wish good luck. It's like that.
Son of a bitch.
We got in so much trouble for that. When the teachers found out,
Yeah.
we got like, just absolutely yelled at. 'Cause it was like, you know, technically we didn't break any rules. We were just bad
Being
people.
mean. Yeah.
Yeah. It's like, we can't suspend you or put you in detention, but you're bad people for doing that. Yeah. Yeah, no regrets, though.
No regrets.
I've never seen that movie.
I haven't either.
Been
I
told
didn't-
it's good.
I didn't know there was a movie in town.
Yeah, I forget the name of it. It's like Meet the Something, I think, and it's, a dude hires a stripper and two neighborhood hoodlums to help him transfer weed to Mexico.
Oh boy.
And it's like, oh, weird, wacky, zany sitcom comedy that's mostly cringe humor. Like, I can't sit through that. I can be the cringe humor. I can't watch it.
Right. Yeah.
like 98% of Pale is cringe humor. The other 2% is unbridled rage.
Right.
But it's that 90%, like, if I were to, like, watch a show with this, I have to have, like, stop. No one's that awkward in real life, stop.
Yeah.
That's why I could never get into Friends. Or The Office. The Office is all cringe humor, and I've had friends like, it's different, like, it's not.
It's not.
Like, it's so awkward to watch, it makes me just want to fold into myself, yeah, but that's funny.
No. It's just sad.
Yeah, it's like, it's just a bunch of awkward misfits in Scranton. Like, Scranton. It's a very odd place. No offense, I have friends who live there, but Scranton's very weird.
I
It's
didn't
like
even
Austin,
know it was
but
a real
worse.
place.
Oh yeah, it's in north central PA. So it's kind of just 2 hours from everything.
Yeah.
So it's like good if you want to go somewhere, because you're 2 hours from Philly, 2 hours from New York, 2 hours from like everything, but everything is 2 hours away.
Yeah.
So it's like there's nothing there. It's like living in like Round Rock, you know, a barren wasteland.
What are you bitching about?
I'm gonna be right back, guys.
I don't know how to read.
That doesn't surprise me.
I am going to mail you spiders.
There was a spider in my car today. I almost died.
Yeah, wanna know why?
You had nothing to do with it. Don't
It
you
was
fucking
part
lie
of
to
the
me.
family.
I'm
Actually,
secretly
it
with
was-
Lolf, queen of spiders.
family. Oh
Y'all,
gosh.
I'm so excited. I started playing Magic recently, and
Right.
the D&D set crossover was the main proponent of that, obviously. And so I got the Lolf card, and I'm so excited. It's so fun.
That is exciting.
And I have the Drizzt card.
Hey
I
Bailey.
have 2 of the Drizzt cards. Yeah.
Bailey, remember my one request when you were mentioning adding a new NPC, like major NPC in the text? Remember my one request?
Maybe.
It was just, please don't make them a strong but caring, compassionate evil worshiper. You're mentioning Lolth a lot.
I'm reading the R.A. Salvatore books about Drizzt. He's a very good boy.
Because, so help me if I end up with like, oh, this is the new champion of Lolth, Stefan.
No. It's, if anything, the new champion of Lolth is gonna be motherfucking Tatiana when she escapes
Fuck
prison.
Tatiana.
Considering that is where Pale's dark side began. Stephen, protect me. My darkness is back.
Oh boy.
My
Are
Inoki
you saying
Darkness
that
Dementia
she's
Raven
drow?
Way is back.
Are you calling it darkness because she's a drow? Because that's fucking racist.
I'm only racist against elves. We've been over this.
Dark elves or otherwise.
Wood elves, high elves. I don't like people who do drugs, so high elves, obviously.
Right. Feyborn
so, Leo.
elves.
Well, Fae, that wasn't their choice. They
Material
had no
plane
chance to be.
elves.
Well, if they're material plane, they should have been born something different.
Oh god.
Knife ears.
Goddamn Santa's helpers.
Listen, I don't know why they're out there causing fires in woods. My people get blamed for it. Really, they're in there baking cookies and trees.
Who the fuck put a stove in here? It's made of fucking wood.
Y'all didn't think of this beforehand? The OSHA violations. Alright, Pale's new goal, create fantasy OSHA.
That already exists
Oh
in
my God.
Thunderscrim. But that's pretty much the only place.
God.
Just because King James was like, why is everyone dying in the fucking mines? Can't we build some handrails or some shit? And they're like, we have handrails, sir. He's like, yeah, but not tall enough for giants. Comes up to like their knees and shit. And so they
Well,
built...
they should have been born shorter.
No. That's not how that works.
Well, it's like, a lot of people don't realize that in the Star Wars universe before it was, like, retconned, that the Empire was only for human and humanoid.
Oh.
So, human, you can be different colors of human, like, or human looking like, the one guy is blue, who's like a high-ranking officer, but it's human and humanoid. So like Gungans and all that, it's not enough. Like, so they were actually wiping out other species or using them as slaves.
Yeah.
Like the Wookiees were slaves to, like the Wookiees built the Death Star. They were all enslaved from Kashyyyk.
Aren't Wookiees humanoid?
No, they're like big, like dog people.
But they have 2 legs and 2 arms.
You're thinking too into humanoid. I mean, not the classic view of humanoid, but human or human looking.
Oh.
Yeah, like you can be like a blue person or red or green, like they see in the back, like talking to Boba Fett or whatever. But you have to look like a human. Like they were heavily like that. It's a added story that was removed.
What about the folks that are like they got like 2 tentacles on their head or whatever?
I think the Twi'leks are okay. I'm not sure. I'm not sure about Twi'leks.
It wasn't like Darth Maul one, but I guess he's kind of human. So.
Yeah. Well, I don't think Darth Maul was considered good enough for that, but he was a Sith, so that's kind of a different thing.
Oh shit, my bad. I ain't hip on the lore.
I got really deep into it because I was getting into Warhammer. Don't go into Warhammer lore. It is such a deep pit
I've heard
I found myself in.
I know it's very expensive, but that's what's keeping me away.
Oh, I don't play the game. It's too expensive. I just get into the lore. The storytelling of the universe is amazing.
Yeah.
The heresies, the different chaos gods, and the god of chaos, who's the only chaos one, as opposed to the other ones who are of chaos, but chaos is hell. The Psychers, the Eldar, the Dark. It's such a great universe.
Yeah.
But oh my god. Like, just to understand, like, the largest plot point in the universe that kind of shifted everything, before the newest one, was something called the Horus Heresy. Just to understand what led up to this guy Horus turning on this other guy, the Emperor, it's about 50 hours of lore. Like, just listening to it.
Yeah, I might look it up on YouTube just to spite you, but...
I mean, look up, there's a podcast called Lorehammer, start from the top, and also there's a thing on YouTube, there's a whole... It's really interesting stuff, it's just insane.
Mm-hmm. That sounds like my kind of lore.
Yeah, it's really cool stuff. And there's a ton of influence in there. The storytelling is really cool. Like, there are books, some of the books suck, some of the books are good, but just like the general stories. There's also my favorite group. There are tons of different factions. They're called the Harlequins. Mm-hmm. Excuse me. They are space elves who, when the Space Elf Society collapsed, their god, because some of the gods were eaten, some of the gods were killed, their god, like the god of theater and tricks, essentially, was it Lal Lorfir?
A-Ball Lorfir?
That's it. Essentially that called them into this thing called the Warp, which is like space-time, separate dimension thing. It's like, remember the episode of Doctor Who where they're in a pocket universe, but it wasn't a pocket universe, but it's like a pocket universe, but not?
Yeah.
That. So he called them back, trained them into the deadliest beings in the galaxy, and it's like, all right, here, go do your thing. Also, I have a library if you guys want. Also, I know how everything ends. I have a book, but I'm not going to tell you because it's a spoiler. So he knows how this galactic war has been going for 60 million years. He knows how it ends. This doesn't want to tell anyone because it'll ruin the surprise.
Yeah.
He's like, listen. I know how it ends. The good guys do win. But I'm not going to tell you how we win. There's no fun in that. And I'm not going to tell you if we even survive.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. It'll be fine.
Great. Segarak. The laughing god.
If you tell folks how they get to the ending, they're gonna fuck it up somehow.
Exactly. But it's such like a crazy universe. It's so much fun. And this is a guy who he trained the Harlequins to go and fight, but occasionally he gets bored and goes and fights next to them and then disappears so that whenever they mention it, they sound insane.
Yeah.
And his whole thing is like, I don't know what you're about. I never fought alongside you. I saw you. You're wearing the same clothes. It must have been someone else.
Yeah.
You were 30 feet tall. You're a god. Doesn't sound like me. Sorry.
Yeah, must have been a tall elf. Yeah.
Yeah. It's so funny, though, because it's just like, wait, why? Why are you gaslighting your own people? It's funny.
The only thing I know about Warhammer is that the Uruks, like, anything they believe becomes true.
They retconned it.
What?
They got rid of that.
Well, let me tell Charlotte anyway. It's like, so if they paint a car red, and they all agree that red goes faster, that car will go faster.
They also think that if something's purple, you can't see it; it's invisible.
And if you like invade an Orc spaceship and you kill all of the Orcs, it ceases to be a spaceship.
Because it only works because they think it does.
Yeah, even if it's
Apparently
like
now it's...
a tin can.
Yeah. Apparently now it's like, oh, it'll boost it. It's like kind of a light psychic power. Instead of, for a bit, there's like this guy called the God Emperor, who might be dead, might be alive, and there's a theory for a bit that he's only alive because the Orcs think he is.
Nice!
Like, there are all these great things. Essentially, they're keeping a god alive because he's alive. Because he's not dead, because he's alive. And it's like all these things... that they would be invulnerable in some battles if they just chanted shield, shield, shield as they walked.
Nice.
This great thing they recognize, like, that's too powerful, guys. We're getting rid of it. Why?
Keep it in the lore, tone it down in the game. That's what I say.
Exactly. There's so many, like, great lore bits that got removed. And it's like, no, these are so funny. Or, like, so dark. Because some of this stuff, it's like, in the grim darkness of the far future, there's nothing but war. Some of it is frighteningly dark, but really cool. Like, oh, hey, these people who could have helped save the universe and not let it get to this point were in hiding for 10,000 years because they felt so ashamed of what they let happen before. So instead of acting, they were in hiding and let it get to this point. It's like, wait, that's horrible. Yeah, good story, though.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I recommend going down that rabbit hole, but understand, it's a rabbit hole.
Yeah. I just, finished this whole series on SPC Foundation stuff. It's a lot of fun.
I gotta pour a drink out for that because apparently it's gotten overtaken by just people who don't have like the right vibe for it.
It's like when you said Scranton, the first thing I thought was Scranton reality anchors.
God. Nerd.
Shut up.
I really can't even go off though because again, waiting to play
D&D. Yeah. Well, I'm the uber nerd. I play D&D, Magic the Gathering. I'm a DM twice a week. I have a D&D podcast, and I work at a fucking card trading store.
Well, I guess I have to get a D20 tattoo on my forehead.
I mean, you're more than welcome to. And I have a Fallout tattoo.
From the game,
the game.
Okay.
It's the Paladin rank.
Well, that's a D&D reference, isn't it?
Well, there's Paladins in the Brotherhood of Steel.
Wow.
Have I not shown you my tattoo before?
No, I'm just saying, wow, Brotherhood?
It's the coolest. I don't like the Brotherhood that much.
First of all,
but
the coolest are the Tunnel Snakes.
Okay, well I haven't played New Vegas. Well, I've played 20 hours of New Vegas, so I haven't played the whole thing.
I've never played it. I just know the story.
Well, whatever. But the Brotherhood of Steel has the coolest iconography, even if they're not the coolest faction.
Fair.
I personally went with the Railroad the first time.
Me too!
Nice.
That's what I do when I play Monopoly.
Oh, God. Shut up.
That's like there was a book series I read that a lot of people didn't know. Like, it never really got big. It was called the Pendragon Traveler series.
I think I've heard of that.
It was so good and always was like just about to take off and never did. There's some really cool like iconographies and symbols and things in it. It was so cool, it just never got big, and so I never was like a ton of fan art and such for it, but it was so cool. It's like different worlds. There was one of furries.
Oh god.
Well, cat people, but it was essentially Khajiits.
Like Rule 34 furries, or...
Thankfully, no. I mean, I didn't check. I don't want to know. They did keep humans as slaves, which was weird, but, you know, I'm not going to judge DJ for that.
Human pet.
No. Cybersmith, no. God, it just... Ancient dark internet sins.
Yes.
But
to say, I want someone to listen to this and not know what I mean when I say human pet.
And then they just have to go Google it.
Oh god, don't Google it.
I wonder what this is.
Keep yourself...
Cybersmith, that sounds cool.
Keep yourself pure, don't Google it.
Oh god, he wants to do what to them?
Yeah.
He wants to do what to who? What? Out in public?
Do you remember...
Jeepers.
Oh god, what was their name? It was like some guy who was obsessed with Fallout New Vegas, but he was in the same, like, Tumblr as me. Yeah, right?
He's such a weird person.
Yeah, he also wanted a human pet.
I would say probably cut this out because I think he like has people that like report stuff to him and he's insane, like legitimately insane. Like he talks about like going out and shooting people out in the desert and
All
stuff.
press
Like,
is good press, baby.
dude, he freaks me out.
Okay.
Like he legitimately freaks me out because like apparently he's like stalked people,
Ooh.
and then people are like, haha, he's just playful. It's like, what?
No, nothing. Okay, I'll edit
He's
it
like-
out just for you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, there are weird people out there. I mean, again, Fallout seems fun. I've never played the games. I was always obsessed with the Arkham games because I have an unhealthy obsession with Batman. My friends routinely make fun of me for my favorite Robin, but he's the best, so they can fight me.
I just love
Jason.
There's the Happy Birthday, Jason, and it's Batman presenting him with the, loincloth and tights.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, thanks, Bruce.
I like one where, for Christmas, the Joker sends Jason a candy cane painted crowbar.
Oh, no.
Just like, ooh, that's gonna hurt. But yeah, he's also in the new season of Titans as Red Hood.
Nice.
Spoiler.
I'm probably not gonna watch this.
Oh, they revealed that shit like 10 minutes into the first episode of the new season. It was so
That's what I was
awesome.
saying, though. I don't know if people are caught up on the new season. I don't know if Bailey's going to watch, but he's so good in it. My friend's like, yeah, it's just Jason. I'm like, watch. Just watch. It's so cool.
Oh, Bailey, it's on HBO, and I have HBO, and I made an account for you. So, like, if you want to watch that, you can.
I mean, it's tempting, but I'm just not a TV person.
Ooh. Oh.
Could be swayed.
No, that was the villain from season 2.
Oh my god.
You get it, Charlotte?
No.
It's Slade. It's a
Oh,
Slade
Slade.
joke.
Boo.
I don't even get it, and I think it's dumb.
You know what? Deathstroke, Slade Wilson?
No.
Did you ever watch Teen Titans as like a kid?
No.
You ever watch Arrow?
No.
You ever,
I don't watch a lot of
Comics?
TV, Matt.
well, no, with comics, like, you know, the guy who has like one eye, blue and orange suit.
The only comics I've ever read fully was some of fucking
Homestead.
Venom. No.
Oh.
Venom and the Watchmen are the only things I've read completely.
Ooh. I just read a new Venom comic. It was so good.
Yeah. I love them. They're very. I
He's
love
so
them.
cool.
Yeah.
I'm so worried about the new movie.
Where do you think it's gonna be bad or?
Oh, it's gonna be a train wreck. Someone told me about like the after credits scene. It's gonna be a train wreck. I'm excited for it though.
Yeah.
I thought Woody Harrelson is playing Cletus Cassidy. Woody Harrelson was the son of a mob hitman.
Like literally?
Literally.
Fuck
His father
yeah.
killed a judge and got indicted for it.
Nice.
So he's playing Cletus Cassidy, the deranged Carnage.
Yes.
Oh, I'm excited and terrified.